second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Seahawks and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
So is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So after one,
Ready up.
it's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and long. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Set up. Buffalo 18. Check out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He's going to air this one out. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Atwell. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Brooks, trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Shut up! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go!
Now, faking the give. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Okay, ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Go!
They'll look to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Here we go, set.
Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Back to throw. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run here with Walker. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just